Alright folks, so the video is going to get a bit shaky and a bit dark because we're not in Kansas anymore. These are my bits of wood that we use for knife making days. I don't charge for what I do there. I don't make any money out of it, so most of these woods are just cut out of random logs or given to me by people, and there's a fair bit in this box here. Bits of stone, different shells, bone, and so on. But I won't waste too much of your time. I'll just go through a few things. I'm trying to find a bit for my mate still. So this is a rather badly fungus affected bit of silky oak, but nonetheless it's a beautiful bit of wood, and I could throw it in the fire and I'd burn a lot better than this. But I don't know, someday I might want something small for someone's project and they can have that and it'll look beautiful. This is out of the fork of a mulga that I milled up myself out of one of the various logs I've picked up over the years. Another bit of silky oak. It's got a bit of spalting through it, but more sinisterly it has a rather ominous crack running through it as well, which I'm not too sure about until I start cutting it up. I don't want to get rid of that in case it's no good. This bit of silky oak, on the other hand, which I've obviously put some oil on or done something to, I can't remember, but this is quite a nice bit of silky oak. Got that nice snakeskin sort of pattern on it. So that might, I'll put that aside. It needs to be sanded up and we can have a better look at it. Now this is a beautiful piece. This should really be inside, but anyway, it's a beautiful piece of silky oak. I've got a lot of respect for this guy, where it's going, and I like his work, so he'll get a couple of good knives out of that. That's a lovely bit of wood. Anyway, I'll put that aside as well. Yeah, that's a bit of wattle acacia, some random species out of my father's wood pile. I don't know, I just collect stuff sometimes, and sometimes it's nice and sometimes it's not, and that one's not. But anyway, again, piece of mulga, second rate piece, highly weathered piece of log that came out of, so it's full of checking and splits. That one there is another piece of a very nice silky oak. I'll put that aside. Oh, wrong pile. It's after silky oak. This is silky oak too, and again this is a lovely piece. However, there's a big piece of punkwood running through the middle of it from rot. It was a rotting log that I picked up. I'm a bit of a scavenger, that's an understatement. I smell that to get that one. That's Buddha false sandalwood. As you can see, it's a piece I've milled off a log because of the damage. This is pretty soft, this wood, and the borers like to get in there, so pretty damaged. That's a piece of the silky oak I milled up the other day. Not silky oak, tree oak, casuarina, and that's up on the bench, but I put that in an earlier video. Another piece of mulga. Mulga again. I've got plenty of mulga. It's beautiful wood though. It really is. It's underrated. Alright. Now we're into my really little bits of offcuts and things. I don't think there'll be nothing worthwhile on this lot. Nothing worth looking at. It's a nice piece of silky oak. I'll put that one aside as well. I can't remember what size he wanted, so we'll have a look at that. And another piece of mulga. Lots of offcuts of little bits of gidgee and things. Just put that aside. Give you a brief cook's tour of the rest of the box here. So we've got tawa shells down here. Another piece of, look at the pattern in that. I don't know if you can see that. I keep stuff like that. I just can't bring myself to throw it out. Maybe someone will want it someday. Just cypress, native cypress, more wattle, That's that the Buddha false sandalwood. That's a beautiful wood. It really is a nice wood. Makes a really nice knife handle. It's really easy to work for beginners if you can get your hands on it. It's not a big tree. The logs are very small, but they're perfect for knife making. As long as it's ethically harvested, then it's all good. And again, more sandalwood that's been riddled with borers. Over in the back corner here we have my bone. See, I use a fair bit of bone in knives, also for carving and other things. That's all beef bone. It's all the femur. I get most of my woods from the femur, my bone from the femur of cow. Jarrah, heaps of jarrah. Stones. That are damaged, I normally can save them taking it back with them up the bush, and I'll put it to a good cause. I think it's pretty dark in here, but down the bottom there's my collection of jarrah, which is a bit of a pretty good collection of jarrah, more than I can ever use, but lots of people like that for their knife handles. Oh, excuse me, walking around like a dumbass. Oh. And here we have a bucket that's entirely full of brass things. You make curved sections in Scandi knives out of that. There's a beautiful knife my mate made out of one of these. Big brass valve, check valve. That bucket's full of brass, which is an excellent knife making material. I like brass a lot. I'll go out into the light a bit more. If anyone knows of anyone getting rid of stuff, obviously I collect it. Now these dirty old plates here are actually copper. They're copper. I do trade metals, so if anyone wants a particular type of metal, I'm always up for trades of some things. Well, there's stainless steel. For example, they don't have much stainless steel, so that's bronze. Got lots of bronze plates there, which I do trade. Bronze spaces. And various bits and bobs. What's that? Alright, this is all brass sheeting. Probably about 1 mil thick. There's various, they're all about the same. There's a few there. They're very good. Again, for knife making. So, that's fine.